So here is Prospect Park, Plaza Street West, and this is a bike lane, but in the morning, because of the traffic, when you're riding on this, many cars and motorcycles will use this bike lane as their lane. So you have to be very careful, even though it is a bike lane. As you can see, this little overlap here, often cars will just come right here, regardless of the clearly marked bike image, whatever that's called. So here it's about 5:45. You can see there's quite a lot of traffic here. Everybody is going to the Eastern Parkway. So this is getting onto the bike lane, which is a little tricky because you can get sideswiped. But just keep going. And here I am. I'm lucky I have a green. And here's where the bike lane starts on this side of the park. Now, you can see still traffic is moving normally. And it is a beautiful day, despite the earthquake in Washington. And you can see this door is swung open, but if that door was swung open and there wasn't whatever this is called, I guess this buffer, that would be swung right onto the rider, onto the bicyclist. So this is a very safe way to ride. Normally, when you're riding on the street, you don't have that buffer, and the door will swing right onto you, and you then have to veer into the street and often hit a pothole, and then RIP to you. So I'm not going very fast, but it's a very nice ride. It's very safe. As you can see here, you have rumble strips. Rumble strips are supposed to slow you down, and here's the crosswalk. Now, a lot of bikers don't know that these are pedestrian crosswalks, even though it says look. So that's a problem, and I think there should be orange cones here. I think there should be, I think it would help if there was just one sign that said, please yield to pedestrians at the crosswalks, because I don't think bikers know that that the pedestrian has right of way. So that's where the big, I think, controversy right here, these crosswalks. Bikers don't seem to know that they are that the pedestrians have right of way. So that is that. And as you can see, there's a lot of bikers today. Just keep going. Coming up to the 3rd Street entrance to the park. Now, I actually have a lot of issues with the racing bikes in the park who yield to nobody. And they swarm around the park in groups of 12, 15, and they yield to nobody, and they do 20, maybe, I don't know, 30 miles per hour at least. And that doesn't seem to be an issue, and I'm not sure why. I don't know why that's not more of an issue. There are no crosswalks inside where the bike road loops around the park. So, don't know why that is not an issue. So here's more rumble strips, and I'm coming up to 5th Street. Here's some people trying to bike in the street. Now, people get upset when you bike in the street, when you're on the road where there's a bike lane, but sometimes you have to make a right-hand turn onto where you live. And often cars will beep at you, why are you in the road? Okay, guess that's enough from me.